Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we are going to return yet again to the Rock and Roll Carnival. The Warning performed there on August 22nd, 2015. It looks to actually be the backyard of perhaps a museum building or perhaps an affluent person's building. I'm not sure. But there's a whole lawn back there and people listening. We've heard a couple of tracks from this already. We've heard Take Me Down and Exterminated, both of which were very interesting and very competent and really cool pieces of history. So today, we noted that there were two songs listed as covers that they did this day, and one of them looks suspiciously short, and that's Crazy Train. So since it looks so short, I figured we'd do the other one too, which is Hysteria. So we've got the Ozzy Osbourne cover, and we've got the Muse cover. And we saw Hysteria at Liceo and in a few other settings. We saw Ale playing the riff, and it's very impressive watching her play the riff. We're going to start with Crazy Train, though. So, Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we take a look?
All aboard!
Right. There you go. There you go. All right. Let's check it out, and we will we'll stop in between, and discuss this one, and then go on to Muse.
I know that things are going wrong for me. You've gotta listen to my
Okay, Adrian, thoughts on that one?
It's just awesome seeing them play that. It's they're all so small, and it's like you never guessed they were going to play Crazy Train.
Yeah, they have the element of surprise going for them for sure at this time. In fact, I think that's why the Inner Sandman went so viral. People are like, what? What is? How old are they? What's going on? Yeah, so
awesome.
Yeah, really well done.
Great job on the solo, I think.
Now the ending. So does
the
Ozzy?
ending, it kind of fades out, and there's this laugh at the end. Going,
So there you go. That was written by The Warning, that arrangement. So cool.
Yeah.
Made it their own in that way. That's just a fun song to listen to them play. I mean, of course, that's what they played when they were on Ellen. It showed up here and there. It was at Liceo as well. A cool piece of history. So as we've noted in the other videos having to do with this show, that's not their backline. Those are not their amps. And that is not Pow's drum kit. They're just making it work, whatever was there. And so, great. I'd like to know who else played that day. There must have been other performers. It's also interesting to see Ali and Danny switched up like that on stage, from their normal positions. That's kind of a rarity itself. Okay, so with all that in mind, why don't we go ahead and watch them play Hysteria from the same gig. Interesting. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So what'd you think about that, Adrian?
Oh, that is good. And I really noticed Allie's bass in this one, too. She's going all over.
Yeah, this was her big showcase at the time, I think.
Yeah.
Or one of them, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
killed.
it's funny how much of the audience stood up and, like, whoa, wait, hey, out of the way, guys. Because, probably because they saw Allie playing this ridiculous bass line, I mean, that would certainly get my attention if I suddenly saw that somewhere. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
look at that. Holy mackerel. So, so it was fun in that regard, that's for sure. Wow, really interesting show. So we've seen a number of songs now from this one. I know there are a few more, but maybe for the moment we'll hold off. But folks, if you want us to look at the rest, just let us know. It looks like Fade Away, River Soul, and Free Falling must be out there somewhere. So if you've got a preference, let us know. In the meantime, if you know anybody that was at this show, if you were at this show, give us some details, some of what was going on and what it was like to be there that day, what the mood was, you know, how it went for Muzak, etc. Just be really interested to know those details. All right. And if you have other suggestions, leave those below as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we will catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.